scarlet and gray already rocking this house. What a scene this is, a veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
That's a really nice throw. And you think about being the starting quarterback at The Ohio State University with all the great players they've had here recently, what this offense expects from you. This is explosive passing attack. You've seen that now in recent years. They push the ball vertically down the field. This guy has the skill set. That's why he's out there on the field right now. He allows this offense to really go, and he's playing at a high level.
Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Got enough space, and he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Showing the arm strength to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He's not afraid to go deep. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. He's loose. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the foot. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. A strike downfield. Got a lot of room to the right. The 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go.
He tries to take the top off. Got it inside the 10. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal.
As a defense, you don't want to give up big plays. You did there, but the good thing is you kept him out of the end zone. Now you got a chance to make a goal line stand, get some momentum back.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And why would they?
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
First down for this offense. Cobra. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They're bringing heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch play?
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He fires one deep over the middle. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Smart off.
First down here for the offense.
Cricket.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. They're working that left side. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the punishment has been extended. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass, it's Scott. Gonna take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying play action. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown has ensued.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Handoff from the gun. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess they get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
And welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, 2 teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll run it here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Some hard running there through a tackle. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaking tackles. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this is a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll hand it off. Fights off a defender.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down after that previous play. It's a run. Running back's got it. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Can he make it to the marker? Matt Gain will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Back to throw. It's Scott. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And this time it's complete. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Catch made on the out route. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense really clicking.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Brings up 2nd down.
Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Scott. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw to the left side. He pulls it in for a big gain. And they stop him, but not before an explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Close to the tight end. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's running out of time here. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and work.
Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown continues.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. Big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about how many tight ends do you think in one game?
Touchdown, Buckeyes. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A change of direction. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Get a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Ohio State. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They can't stop him. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to pass. It's Scott. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Nostalgia than this old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes in the scarlet and gray have this place rocking already. Today, a battle in the Buckeye State, and battle lines will be drawn from Cleveland to Cincinnati, as we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Boy, do they need that last play to give them some room to operate. 1st and 10 from the 18. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The sure hands, it's Rodgers. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The time-honored phrase for a quarterback is field general. This dude, in this environment, he's like a stadium commander. He's like an elevated rank above field general.
He's like an orchestrator. He knows how to set them off and bring it up and bring the excitement with the big plays and make it look easy time and time again. And that's why this offense is so impressive.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Looking downfield, it's Scott. He's right on target. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got room at the 35. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle is made after a pickup of 6 down to the 19-yard line. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they give to the back. The Buckeyes will move the sticks.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the 1st.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the move. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on 1st down. At goes! And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an...
Hit the afterburners, kid. At the 30. Past the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the right. Makes a connection.
I tell you, if you're going to throw it to the perimeter of the field against zone coverage, you've got to have really good anticipation at quarterback, and you saw it there. He threw that before his guy had even turned around. Accurate throw, they're able to make the play and get the first down.
He rifles one deep down the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. From the red zone, looking for a man. Going for 6. Got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you? Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out there inside the horseshoe.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a man on the left. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Still running at the 40. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and they're running back. I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
It's caught. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Rodgers. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the stomping has commenced.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance. And that's what makes them so hard to stop.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Buckeyes are on the move. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. On the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown Buckeyes! And the pummeling has started.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Here's the handoff. At the 45 on his way. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
On the double.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. They're testing the right side here. Got a little space. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting a huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill.
Touchdown, Ohio State! And the route is on. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And obviously, this is one of the best offenses in the country, and it's because they get first downs. Top 10 in the nation picking up first downs. How nice is it to know you can turn around, hand it off to that guy right there, and let him go to work.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46?
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.